Hey guys, Water24 here with yet another Return to Ravnica unboxing video where I've got the two event decks. I'm going to do them both in one video. So here is... I'm going to go ahead and start with the Rack and Rage Rakdos deck and finish with Creep and Conquer Golgari. Based on the numbers at the bottom where... I don't even remember where it is now. I think it's right there at the bottom corner there. Yeah, it says 1 versus... Golgari saying 2, so I try and open them in the manufacturing order, or kind of the package order. So let's see here. Go ahead and peel back all this plastic. And if you don't know what an event deck is, it's a pre-made deck with all kinds of very fancy stuff. It's like a better intro deck. You can play it right out of the box, and it has a 60-card deck and a 15-card sideboard. So it includes 75 cards, and it also gives you a spin down, which I'm going to assume in this one the spin down is going to be the black with red text Rakdos one. Is to hope. So you have a little bit of a sleeve here, and then you have the actual box that's supposed to be able to seal. Yeah, it seals. Just open that. It is... Oh no, it's an Azorius die. That's weird, but okay. And we have the sideboard there. The main deck there. And then this is the how to play thing. There's really no point in going through this. I mean, every product you buy, it's going to teach you how to play using the same thing. Pretty sure it looks the same in about all of them. Now this, however, this has a nice description of what you can use in the event decks. Hang on. Let me hold it down a little bit. Or what's in this event deck. What set it's from. So most are from Return to Ravnica, a little bit of M13, and you of course have some Innistrad block. But it's all pretty good stuff, too. And it's all red-black. Alright. So it teaches you how to play the deck, or it tells you how to play the deck. What to do with the, or how to sub in the sideboard, I think. Or, well, not how to sub in the sideboard, but teaches you about the sideboard, and I think, yeah, gives you a couple things you can add if you want. Talks about tournaments and events, different formats. So, I mean, all in all, it's good. It tells you how to play the deck, it tells you what's in it, and how to play it. So, I mean, that's just good automatically in the product, and it has like more rares and uncommons than in an intro pack, which is why the price is about anywhere between 20 and 30 for each. So in this deck we have a Stonewright, 2 Stromkirk Nobles. Oh, something happened. Sorry, 2 Stonewrights, 2 Stromkirk Nobles, 2 Rakdos, no, 4 Rakdos Cacklers, excuse me. You can also get playsets in this. 3 Knights of Infamy, Lightning Mauler, 2 of them, 3 Rixmati Guild Mages, then 4 Rakdos Shred Freaks, this is a little difficult, so everything's sliding around. 2 Hellhole Flailers, 1 Dragon Skull Summit, and 2 Rakdos Guild Gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Mountains, Pillar of Flame, 4 of them. 1 Mizium Mortars. 1 Nightbird's Clutches. 4 Searing Spears. 1 Rakdos Charm. 2 Brimstone Volleys. And a Devil's Play. So, there you have the main deck there, which I'm going to go ahead and drop in here. I'm probably actually going to use something like this later, because I do have a Rakdos deck I used for game day. So, I'm going to have to look at that in a bit. Alright, now the sideboard. Sideboard, as you may or may not have been able to see from the front, or from the top of it. You have a Grafdigger's Cage, 3 Duress, 2 Electricaries, 2 Faithless Lootings, a Vexing Devil, 2 Ultimate Prices, 2 Murders, and 2 more Brimstone Volleys. So, that's the sideboard. So, pretty much, there's some pretty nice, decent stuff in here. And, I mean, even if you're looking for, like, dual lands and a couple of the rares, it might be worth it to pick it up because you can get some extra cards out of it that you may need. Now, of course, this would have been better for me if it had place at a bump of the Knights, because I use that a lot, and I only have the 1 play set, and it fits in like 2 or 3 of my decks. So I never really have complete decks that use it. Alright, now to the Creep and Conquer Golgari dual deck. With the Golgari dual deck, the thing about this one is, actually for game day, I witnessed someone, after 4 rounds, tie once and win 3 times with this deck just straight out of the box. He opened it there. So, I mean, I don't know what that tells you, if you think that's like absolutely amazing. And they split to top 4. I was number 6, but they split to top 4, and I didn't get to see the results, but when I left, he was in first place as of the before top 4 rankings. Alright, so again in here, see, now, there's the Golgari die. Why couldn't I just get a Rakdos die in the Rakdos guild? Or in the Rakdos one. I got an Izzet in that one, which I already have 2 of. Okay. So we have a sideboard, again the same how to play the deck paperwork. That's always fun. Everyone needs a little bit of paperwork every now and then to explain some stuff. Looks like a lot of Return to Ravnica, M13, Avacyn's Restored, or an Avacyn Restored. Not so much Innistrad and Dark Ascension. A little bit, but not as much. But, he even made a comment about, you know, the guy that took this out of the box and used it to almost win game day. He pretty much took it out of the box and played with it, and he made a comment about how he wished he could have made some changes and opened it and made some changes beforehand, but I mean, it ran wonderfully. I never went against him, but let me just take the paperwork out of there then, since it's being a bit of a pain at the moment. Okay, so starting with the main deck here, we have an Ulvenwald Tracker, 2 Slitherheads, 2 Dagger Drome Imps, 3 Dawn Treader Elks, 4 Drudge Beetles, 3 Karazda Guild Mages, 2 Trusted Force Mages, a playset of Vampire Nighthawk. I mean, already this looks awesome because you've got 4 2/3 Flying Death Touch lifelink vampires. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than that. In a already built deck, you just open up. I think this one costs like $10 more in Star City Games too. Alright, Dredge Mangler, 2 of those. A Disciple of Bolas. Druid's Familiar. Just one of those, it looks like. A Deadbridge Goliath. Wolfear Silverheart. That's interesting. 4 Evolving Wilds. Three Golgari Guildgates. A Grim Backwoods. A Woodland Cemetery. Could always use more of those. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 Forests. Place at a Tragic Slip. Ultimate Price. 2 Victim of the Nights. 2 Golgari Charms. So far, you have a little bit of scavenge, not too much. On some, you have some scavenge. You have a lot of flying and lifelink. Creatures fighting each other, and some other really wicked green and black stuff. And of course a little bit of Soul Bond in there too. So this is... I can see how he won if he had a place of Vampire Nighthawk in here. And what was the other playset of? Tragic Slip. I mean, I can see right away how that won it. Now, in this one, in the sideboard, if you want a Thragtusk, you can have a Thragtusk, because there's one in here. Well, yeah, if you buy this, you can have a Thragtusk, since there's one in here. But there are 2 Duress, 3 Vile Rebirths, where you exile a creature card from the graveyard, 2/2 black zombies. Always nice. 4 Strangleroot Geists. I mean, haste 2/1s Undying for 2. That's... I mean, even in the sideboard, that's just... They put amazing cards in the sideboard, but also had pretty awesome cards in the main deck. So, I mean, whoever built this should, like, win an award for it, I think. Because this one is, like... If you want to buy one, definitely go for the Golgari one. If you want something that's really winnable, that you can just, like, flat out steamroll over people with. If you want something that... well, let me finish this first, but... 3 Bramble Crush, destroying non-creature permanents. That's like pretty much anything. Planeswalker, land, whatever. Then we have 1 Thragtusk, which, I mean, I don't even know why that's in the sideboard. That should be in the main deck to begin with, but already enough awesome stuff in there. And then 2 Ghost Quarters. But pretty much, if you want a deck to steamroll over your opponents, go for the Golgari Creep and Conquer. But if you want a deck that's also really good to play, but may also need a little bit of modifications, like there's some things you could do with this. I think maybe like 3 Bump of the Nights or like a Thunderous Wrath or 2. That could definitely beef this up, or a Carnival Hellsteed and Corpse Check, or not Corpse Check Menace. The, well, let's see here, it was the promo for it. Can't remember the name of it. Or like a couple Cryptborn Horrors. A couple Cryptborn Horrors, maybe a Thunderous Wrath or 2. Something like that to beef this Rakdos one up. That would be really good. But, I mean, the Golgari one, right out of the box, I mean, someone just opened it today and got 3 wins, 1 tie, and was in first place when they cut to top 4. So, I mean, that pretty much tells you which one to get, but both of them look really good. and I'm probably actually going to use both of them.